What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily astrology horoscope for Thursday, February 9th, 2023. Astrologer Brian Scarborough here, Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. Truly appreciate you all as always. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the comments, the likes, everything. I appreciate it so much. And I'm sorry if I offended anybody with the voice mod the other day. I know most people liked it, but wasn't trying to offend, was trying to be silly. I understand things can come off certain ways, so just want you to know I'll be a little bit more mindful with that. So, just want to say that. Hope everybody's doing well on this Thursday. We're going to have that moon come into Libra. The scales of justice in our lives, looking for harmony, beauty, balance, definitely putting a lot of emphasis on others in our life, having to be a good diplomat. Could be some great conversation, could want to really feel into what other people want. That moon is going to oppose Jupiter today, which is one of the only owie mama aspects, and it's really not even that owie mama, right? Just in a little opposition with Jupiter. Understanding we do have to define a direction in our life. Jupiter's almost out of shadow here. We do have to pick. We do have to, get singular with what we believe in. We have to be able to express it and, make sure that things are in alignment to get to that journey. And also to understand that, again, we're dealing with a lot of people energy in the chart. It's Aquarius season. The sun's getting closer to Saturn here in Aquarius. There's a lot that is dealing with people, relationship energy. And the dispositor of the moon is Venus, exalted in Pisces. Lovely, right? Lovely. So there are some really good things here, but understanding we all have a different vision. We all have a different unique identification. Again, this has been something that the astrology's been saying for a while. This is like coming to honing in on what the alignment really is and being able to amplify the right things, but knowing, there does have to be a knowing to what's going to align yourself, or at least being able to initiate something. So we don't want to be too stuck in limbo. I feel like there can be maybe a lot of vision, a lot of what can be out there, a lot of, it really reminds me of like Seven of Cups energy. All these things. But, it's good to dream. Beautiful. Dream away. But also, this is a time to align yourself with what's really harmonizing and bringing balance into your life, and to, still stay focused and optimistic on what that can be like, and to have some compromise is important as well. Also, the moon's going to quincunx over to the North Node in Taurus, the other Venus-ruled sign. So, kind of an interesting place of maybe feeling a little stuck between our values, our unique ones, our individuated ones, and the values of others. And it's good to debate. It's good to have conversation. The moon's going to trine by this evening over to Mars in Gemini. Any conversations that are constructive and getting the ball rolling in life are going to pay off. And even with the sun and Saturn getting closer to their conjunction, that sun's going to come to 21 degrees. So they're almost in 5-degree orb, and Saturn's about to come to 27 degrees, which is kind of crazy too. And Pluto is right on the edge here, about ready to come to 29. So there is a lot shifting to these later degrees, and there is a sense of edge. And, with this moon building up into Scorpio over the next 2.5 days, yeah, there's absolutely there's some edge here. So today's like getting things aligned, seeing the vision, deciding, being decisive. Because when it comes down to it, if we're just negotiating, but we can never turn down a negotiation for ourselves or do something that we know we want, then we're really not negotiating, right? We're kind of just signing the terms to our enslavement, to whatever this may be in our life. And I would say by tomorrow and into Saturday morning, when that moon is finishing up in Libra to square Pluto and Mercury, and Pluto will be at 29 degrees right before the moon comes into Scorpio. That is really what terms of agreement are you signing yourself up for? It's going to be very important. So today's more of like a get things in alignment, get things in check, keep the vision, keep, expanding. Don't restrict yourself, communicate, express, exactly what you want, exactly who you are. Speak things. They will bring alignment. They will bring things, to make it more consolidated, even though today can kind of be like, there's so many things, there's so many options. Which path do I take? And I think that's part of the beauty of it. And Venus here in Pisces is like, you know what? There's everything. It's infinite and it's all beautiful. And you know what? There is no, I guess, right or wrong choice either. It's just going with what feels the best, brings you a very nice quality of value within yourself, and amplifies the confidence to initiate life the way you feel really does resonate, and really just feels yes. Yes. And I would say the big thing, of course, is this Mercury-Pluto conjunction over the next day and a half, because it's at 28 degrees. It's at the final peak here in Capricorn. It's very interesting about honing in on what the big sort of purpose is in your life. But here's the interesting thing too, is we can get so honed in or so worried and focused about what the purpose is that we can drive ourselves out of alignment, almost insane. Focus on what is just important to you. It doesn't have to be this, over exaggerated thing. I think that's part of it too. We can get way too out of balance trying to hone in on one purpose. And if you think about it and you kind of look around at people in history or life, many people have ruined their lives looking for one singular purpose, and they didn't experience a lot of things and they didn't have any fun. So remember too that there does need to be a balancing act, even though we are really starting to see black and white what's up. Ideas can, be resurrected. Your mind can almost feel like it's resurrected right now. Don't restrict this. It's time to come out. And I think that conversation, especially into the evening tonight, is really what lets you express your truth fully and powerfully, but still have compromise, still be able to understand another person's vision, another person's journey on this planet, but to, not always compromise, but to still find what's balanced and aligned and valuable for your life. And what that's going to look like moving forward too. But yeah, kind of serious astrology coming up for this weekend. It's going to be moon comes into fall position in Scorpio, and of course the sun is at its detriment in Aquarius. So to have that third quarter square is always the big one that we get in Aquarius season. The first quarter square, it's an exalted moon. So it's a lot easier than this third quarter one that is also the final kind of initiation to closeouts of a lunation cycle in itself. And even in the summertime when it's Leo season, the moon will come into its fall in Scorpio, but the sun's still dignified. And then you get that, third quarter square where exalted moon, dignified sun. So this is definitely the hardest third quarter square all year that we always have to go through. So I just want to put that out there. It could feel like, wow, here we go again into the darkness to resurrect ourselves. So there's an intensity brewing that's very edgy, and today's not the day to get lost in that energy. It's definitely like tidy things up, get things in order, beautify, prettify, get the aesthetic of your life in a place that matches your vision, matches your dream. And it's very important, again, talk. Don't hold things in, especially if they're important and they need to be said. And don't over-compromise. Compromise is good, but we don't want to overdo it. We have to remember to negotiate and then also come to the terms of our own agreement. Oh, look at that. The Hermit reversed. This one's funny because he's watching Brassers. Jesus. I love this deck. I think this is, again, things need to be said. Wisdom needs to come out. What's the truth? What's up? We've done a lot of work. It never stops. We're going to keep continuously doing work. But today's like a day where it's not about going in and just, sitting back doing your own private thing. This is like, what do you need? What do you want? How can we come to terms? How can we reach an agreement? This is important to me. And we need to figure these things out. Six of Cups in reverse. We just pulled this. So funny. Again, too, we had ideals about the past that we thought were maybe ideals from the past that we thought were going to move into this new story, this new future, and it just simply isn't panning out that way. So just create life, create memories, create happiness and love and abundance in your life right now, every day. What was in the past may continue forward and it may not. It's just how it works, you know. It's just things, bonds get made, bonds get broken, you know, with everything that we do in life, whether it is romantic, relationship, people, or physical. We just got to keep continuously creating happiness and not keep reaching for something that maybe we thought in the past or what was in the past that showed up with some security in our life. It's definitely like you're secure and you're whole and you're amazing now. Create your life just as that moving forward. And the world card upright. Ooh. You know, it's funny because I feel like this is really breaking out of the box a little bit. Like we started off with the Hermit reverse, and I feel like that was kind of trying to say, oh, I don't know if I really want to say what I need to say to come to, you know, to delegate life right now. This is saying like you are definitely ready to break out of that little box that you put yourself in, because there's a whole world and a whole, you know, conclusion to what you have been through that's starting you into a new cycle. Stephanie, this is the wrong planet. I just wanted to see what that said because I didn't know. Oh man, is Earth the wrong planet? Maybe we all feel like we're breaking out of this matrix in a big way right now. Like this is not what we signed up for. This is not it. This is not going the way my soul knows it needs to go. So it is kind of like reached that cycle of that experience and now really stepping into the experience that is absolutely liberated in this Aquarius season. And you know, this is the card of Saturn. Saturn's in Aquarius, and this feels very like, yeah, we're stepping out of the box. Can't box us in. So don't, you know, sign terms of agreement away or something that doesn't fit the liberated world that you're here to create. And don't hide behind, you know, your own shadows, or if things need to be said that are important, maybe they bring up some shadow aspects in life. Like, don't shy away from those either. It's definitely like you want beautiful, creative connection. You want to create new memories. Now's the time to create those memories and start building the world that is not confined and that you want to be a part of. I love you all very much. I hope you have a beautiful Thursday, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Much love. Peace.